I still remember the cold, dismissive tone, the way she sneered, "People like us don't get rich." It was my mother's words, spoken in a voice hammered with years of defeat. I was just a kid then, sitting on the cracked linoleum floor of our cramped apartment, clutching a battered piggy bank that had seen better days. She looked at me with tired eyes, as if wealth was some distant, unattainable dream for people like us, poor, broken, invisible. That day, something inside me fractured. I decided I wasn't going to be another statistic, another nobody trapped in the cycle of people like us. I promised myself that I'd prove her wrong. I'd show that modest beginnings didn't define your future. Years passed, and I poured everything into learning, reading books, studying markets, making sacrifices. I worked multiple jobs, saved every penny, and invested with a reckless hope that one day I'd rise above. The journey was brutal. I faced setbacks, failures, moments when I doubted I could ever escape the shadow of my childhood home. But I kept going. And then I hit a breakthrough. An investment I made on a whim skyrocketed. Suddenly, I wasn't just scraping by. I was building a future. I bought my first real home, then another. I built a portfolio so solid it made heads turn. I became someone who could stand tall, someone who had dismantled every barrier that once told me I'd never make it. One evening, I returned, not to the cramped apartment I once called home, but to the neighborhood where I grew up. The same peeling paint, the broken steps, the tiny yard where I'd sit and dream. I walked past the rusted mailbox, past the broken porch railing that had seen better days. I looked at the house, the place where I'd been told, people like us don't get rich. Now, I was the one rich. Not just in money, but in defiance. I paused, took a breath, and stepped up to the door. When I knocked, my mother opened it, her eyes widening in disbelief. I saw her mouth open to speak, but I beat her to it.